vamos a continuar con la historia de Disco Elysium y a ver qué pacha. Esta creo que es la jardinera a la que le tengo que pedir amoníaco.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Y ya empezamos con el apuro texto.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. There's the pier, the harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to...
In the west is the miracle.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Your gloves. You get the feeling that you need them.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Estoy preocupado por el tema del dinero, no sé si lo voy a conseguir.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Porque tengo que conseguir 20 reales para dormir por la noche.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure...
Silence. The Airbnb apartment needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I haven't learned anything I did.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular conversation.
Whatever you say, officers.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boot.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that kite go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. God, man. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. It's about biological determinism. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Oh? Don't push your luck, runt.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or...
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store. I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier. It doesn't. You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
She pops her raspberry flavor. The lieutenant frowns at you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but, I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask.
Okay. I don't know, really long? Not really. No. Uh-huh. Reality? You mean, what reality? I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. I don't know. What about it? I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still.
When ordinary people take over the government and, yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, cool.
A small cabinet on the wall.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
The tear machine stand.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like, you need a bag, I guess. We used to have some. Feel free to use it if you...
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body. There he still is, looking right.
He's about to blow!
Vale. Aquí para usar esto. No me acuerdo cómo se usan las cosas. La verdad.
There he still is. Look, the ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting starts, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Vale, no ha funcionado el amoníaco.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out, then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps too. No, this is a two-man assignment because you need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's what. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Ya puedo subir de nivel.
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor.
Parece que no puedo ir a ningún sitio por aquí. Ah, sí.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin man down. A trooper has been left behind. You could swear it's more of an instinct than anything else. But you know it's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, well, it doesn't seem. What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial, or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've got to move on. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing their horse for the first time.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
Creo que de aquí no puedo... Definitivamente no puedo... Definitivamente tampoco lo diría, pero vamos. Este es un fallo que creo que tiene este juego, que a veces con el escenario es como que no te deja muy claro lo que puedes hacer y lo que no. Bueno, tengo 5 reales ya, solo me faltan 15.
care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed, and then what? You fucking there? You fuck.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything? Yeah, it's the Mac. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips Mag like a motherfucker, and you could...
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do...
Fuck you, pig. Don't do Mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that. Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. That explains the calluses on your hands. You scaled the...
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig. Not everyone can fly like Kuno. You're old. You'll...
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you won't perform?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression could...
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking...
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't clump.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let...
Idiot. That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad...
Try to fuck my Kuno. Try to fuck my Kuno away.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno.
Puedo volver a intentarlo, a ver qué pasa.
You were too pushy last time. Think that... Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who went. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered... All in all, Kuno respects madness. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who... Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered... All in all, Kuno respects madness.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it.
Fuck you!
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But
Crazy. You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you!
she understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a... Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno, Kuno S, two of a kind.
'Cause she fucking looks like Kuno. No one knows her name. Kuno calls her C. Kuno means she killed someone. That's right, C's a killer. Like, actually a killer. Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. Fear.
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it. Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho, cat burning shit. She does the real deal. Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know. Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno.
This is what it all comes down to.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he...
All right, now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno!
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Dirty Popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He like half. A baggie, but like in this vial. Okay, Kuno's listening. Alright, pig. You can plug him, but you can't stop. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You lock, that's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
Voy a intentar hablar con Kunois después de todo lo que...
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me, pig. I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid shit? Fucking...
Get the fuck out of here, face!
I'll die before I... You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody.
You can still see the top of her. This post-Levantoria mail collection box has been... The box seems eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with the crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankfully even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever. All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. The spring thaw must be here. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleship. Your shirt sticks to your chest. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops would...
Have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at?
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes. Coalition aerostatics hang like sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there? Your hair stick urban coastline, rain dripping off Etonite-covered roofs. Coal City, end of all lines. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets. Hallways collapse from a yard. The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water. Behind the gates, heaps La Ducienne, King Dries passenger harbour. Cruise ships flanked by dock homes. Couron, a silvery curtain of...
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 cents.
Trying to sneak up on me. Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Don't get fucking clever with me, pig.
No quiero perder retórica. Sigo yendo con un solo zapato. Vale, ahí no puedo entrar.
You see a young man on a balcony, nursed.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask it.
Apologies, but this is my last.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Absolution? I don't know that brand, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. As you wish. Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to help you. No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run. My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer. He doesn't reply. Someone hides behind a curtain.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Voy a intentarlo.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a...
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go.
Ah, there it goes. Wasted.
Good luck with the investigation.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, there has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we find...
Vale. A ver si...
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. Mucho mejor, ¿no? Ahora tengo mejor pinta. Sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to... This could be a way. The door rattles against your knuckles. But there's... The door rattles again. But...
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already... Go check the back.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already with it.
Madame, I assure you, we are...
There is no reply.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning.
I know my rights, and don't you mind?
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badge?
Hold your horses. I don't care about your thinking badge.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my...
This woman's health is failing her. There's...
I already told you I don't care about it. I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman? Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom. Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawl...
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear...
What's he in trouble for? Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one...
Thank you. We should go...
I'm no one. Just an old woman. If you could... It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And
all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. This door has been closed with a padlock, a chalk-drawn number on the board. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. So your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid... It should be easy, but it's just an awkward angle, okay? The door...
Trouble with the chain, officer? Of course, officer. My RCM regulation.
You can't stand for that. Come on. Show him what you can really do. Snip, so much for that goddamn chain.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make it.
A phone book lies open on the table.
Good.
A minuscule amount of amphetamine. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast that shit right here. Bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka. Something underneath. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony.
Let's see if anyone.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment. Remember.
Bueno, pues voy a intentarle vender el espitacuno. A ver qué pasa.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way. knows what Kuno means. The fuck are you talking about? Getting Kuno all worked up for nothing? Kuno doesn't...
Claro, esto yo no sé. Se lo voy a dar a ver qué pasa. Es que no sé si se lo voy a poder vender yo luego, por ejemplo.
Fuck does Kuno... Alright, that's how we split it. It's... Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honourable like that.
There is no movement.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit. Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground, Leroy shit, ancient shit.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
Yeah? How are you still standing, pig? You sneak past him. What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told you. Kuno's dad... You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno's not fucking trying to be tough. This shit is real. Kuno's fucking violent dad's gonna be a vegetable. Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Speed shit.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of...
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit. Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you broke Kuno turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the...
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life?
Yeah, we got...
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war.
Yeah, pig, this shit is done. Now Kuno doesn't fuck...
A ver, ¿qué le subo ahora? Está claro que lo que tengo que seguir subiendo es de... Vale, yo pensaba que me iba a dar dinero o algo, pero veo que no.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below, as you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind.
They do after 7 days, yes.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world. These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if we should keep a lookout for this species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. For a full set, about 4 years of wages. By catching, do you mean, let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
Of course. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills. Suddenly your biceps coil up.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, like the scales of some ancient... This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his...
Brutal!
You're going to pull...
Do it, homo!
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides... There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in...
The cadaver slowly twists. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the... Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that's vermilion in yellow letters along the length of the twisting cargo belt.
Extremely. Industrial strength. The kind used for tying...
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they...
Yes, it looks like they used whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Then you should ask me the first moment we get. It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. This makes getting him down much. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. His corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol? Your fist clenches suddenly. Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of...
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering. Takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open.
Shit, Kuno!
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper.
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. Sure, just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode. From underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man...
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder. In the palm, I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead, Kobo. What do you mean? It's the power of your... him.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination.
He loves, though, because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Your lost copper duck. Do I remind you of someone? You sure wrinkled out of that one, Copperlini. Maybe I was getting my rocks off. Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you? Captain Copodromo, I fear we are drifting away. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my...
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark...
So, what do you think? I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them.
Stop talking.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem.
Stop talking.
He means you fucked him up good.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen...
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of dead.
The fuck he saying?
Talking about shit.
Malicious laugh.
Big...
The lieutenant's face is made.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes.
Totally dead. Dabadoob doob dead. I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have...
But there is no breath to...
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done. The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pigs!
How? It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics works.
Yeah, now we're...
Don't miss!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
I'll blow his head up.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then pulls back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim.
He's gonna fucking...
His voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding.
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a youngin'.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not...
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do anything. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get it. Climb up there and... There has to be a less risky way. With less falling down of trees. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
But what other options? The corpse twists.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you.
This is the sorry...
Take it, you fucking banana pointer! Take...
The cold piece of bacon.
The fuck are you waiting for?
The bucket comes in.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of view narrows. As you wait, your breathing...
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the experience. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it.
Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are. Please don't cry.
We try something else.
Oh my god.
Nice shot. Actually, it was... Kuno just said that because he felt sorry for you.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
That's preposterous.
We still need to get him down, somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If from the gates. By negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say. still caught on the railing.
He hecho un poco de trampa, lo de guardar antes por si las moscas, porque me veo que voy a fallar.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible osseous markings is still caught on the railing.
Esto.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as...
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back.
Pues... Solo recordar que sigo llevando un zapato.
A rusting control panel with several.
Container, Abracadabra, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well,
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. But Titus and his boys got into some... Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fella.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words? Now he's talking about some drunk
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Venga, me la voy a jugar. Esta no puedo volver a tirarla.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers.
Sure is, mister.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here. Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Ebb. Actually, Miss Beautiful.
Who is this Miss Beautiful?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars.
Es la misma ahora en Disco Elysium que en la vida real, ahora mismo.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here.
Stay on this, Miss Beaufort topic. You see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes.
Oh, mister, I do a lot. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. Guys like Mr. Everard and... Oh, Mr. Everard is usually in his office. Bye-bye now.
Before you is a walrus of a man.
Es brutal esta ilustración.
A large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health...
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair on the upper...
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You'll get in some seriously bad fun.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's
excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garth. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your difficulties.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Voy a coger el dinero. Me da igual.
Don't mention it, but also don't forget it. I'm just now. I I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you...
His slug-like lips move, but the world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its...
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but it's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children are...
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't
Madre
you?
mía.
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois?
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois. Harry.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that.
Don't be dramatic. I can't...
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I called... My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fan...
I think the odds of that are very low.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you? This? My friends in your organization gave it to me,
I find that very suspicious.
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic. Yes. You seem family. Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man, do you strike yourself as a fan? That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
Me la voy a jugar. Espero no morir. Creo que todavía...
Everard's large hands are covering the folder.
Oh, Harry. Oh, what?
I'm sure it's not that bad. It's worse, he has an old RCM folder, and I very...
So how about it, Harry? Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on the tree.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body. And Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race signs. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy. Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
The big man peers at you over the rims of his glasses for a moment, then interlaces his fingers and rests his chin on his hands.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why, I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message,
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can just... Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know you're... Yes. Guess what's yours? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Huge lack of enthusiasm going on. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
pues para terminar por hoy voy a intentar pagar lo del local, lo del hostal, y ya lo dejaré por hoy.
An imposing combination. On second glance,
It's unfortunate.
let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens with hundreds of documents containing and the same material. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but whatever's hidden here is hidden well. It appears to be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water. All items on the list have been.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating.
What is so special about it? Remember, Leo, all items on the list have been drawn. Size him up first.
Oh, you must be frightening to stand in this. You have succumbed to Alhul. You reek of it. An invisible soul of Alhul. Yes. Alhul is an ancient Ilmaran. Servitude to Alhul.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Your mouth more occidental.
Show him the hand still got it.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cover. You gave the world. You dominated. Listen, will be super.
It is, baby. Yeah, you know it.
Enough. We bring your troops to the Seminal Islands. Your walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul. Your beloved. Inside, we'll stop the odds to homosexuality.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets. That's understandable.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor in a display of
You're so nuts.
but
That would mean you'll openly show the people that you're taking it seriously.
that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze follows me.
So you guys are like, look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what? Cool.
You hit him. He's
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. Don't worry. Physical stuff, it's late outside, isn't it? You guys must really like doing what you do to be out so late.
The corpse has been removed farewell, Hamsowitz. You are a Union man from now on.
Is this about, wow. I didn't know you worked for the Union, sir. Anything else I can...
Blow the whole thing.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real. Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the
Vaya,
money.
pensaba que eran 20 reales lo que debía.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us, the trash collection service, CS Municipal.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was...
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down and...
Thank you anyway.
Yes.
Bueno, pues eso ha sido todo por hoy. Volveré mañana. Hasta luego.